Originally, when we started bottling our products, we had been selling at the farmer's market, and so we were just distributing them in cups. And so we had to figure out the right ratio to put them in a bottle. And once we started bottling them, it's a lot simpler because Breeze really refined the craft.
Winning the Trailmix pitch competition would be huge. Having shelf space at Albertsons, I've been walking those aisles multiple times throughout this competition looking at where we'd sit perfectly. I have pictures all over my phone, picturing us on shelves here, picturing us on shelves there. So it would mean a great deal to us to have our products on the shelves at Albertsons. That would give us the much needed exposure to introduce people to something that doesn't exist yet. We're coming with the idea of alcohol-free drinking. That's new for everyone. I'm Brianna.
And I'm Melissa, and this is our pitch for the Trailmix Pitch Competition. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Nadzu. I'm the co-founder of Spirit Beverage Company, located here in Boise, Idaho, where we specialize in no-alcohol cocktails. Our Free Spirits journey began one spring day in 2019 over conversation with our friends, talking about who makes the best Bloody Mary in Boise. Bree and I at the time were already in the bitters business, making shrubs, syrups, and our own drinks for private events when we were discussing what our next steps would be. The conversation rolled into farmers markets and how they're one of the best ways to incubate business. I should know, after all, I just retired from managing markets. I agreed to participate in the market under one condition, and that was we had to go as an experience. A few weeks later, we attended the Boise Farmers Market as an on-site drink vendor. We couldn't even determine what our reception was going to be, and we sold out. The following week, we doubled down on our products again, and we sold out again. We were so successful that we started making take-and-make kits so that our customers could enjoy at home what they were enjoying with us at the market. And then we naturally grew into bottling our free spirits so they could be shaken over ice and enjoyed straight from the bottle. And here we are. So the problem is alcohol. Alcohol is imbued in almost every aspect of American culture, from calming the jitters on a first date to Friday night happy hour with friends. Not drinking can make you feel excluded. In the past, when people didn't drink, it was assumed that they had a problem with alcohol. Now, more and more people are stepping away from the dominant drinking trend, and so much so that there's a 2019 Nielsen survey that states that 66% of millennials are now trying to consume less. There's enough people that are not drinking that a new beverage category has emerged, and that's no-proof and low-proof alcohol, also known as NOLO. The NOLO market is only 3% of the alcohol market, but it's going to grow to 34% by 2024. The U.S. non-alcoholic drinks market is expected to grow to $415 billion in 2021 with a 5.3% increase each year, according to IWSR, the leading global alcohol beverage analysis firm. Apple cider vinegar is projected to grow at a CAGR of 4.5% now until 2028 due to its health benefit association. Clean label growth in the industry, no artificial ingredients, shelf-stable functional beverages are seeing a 46% increase in just the last 3 months. Increase in the self-care space by the proactive naturalist segment is also showing a 14% target growth. And Spin Marketing has mentioned an 18% increase in women-owned businesses because consumers are seeking out smaller businesses and underrepresented segments of our economy. So for us, all of these point to us being on the right road. So what's the opportunity? We're the first Boise-based business to specialize in zero-proof cocktails, and we make all the ingredients. We build drinks based on shrubs and oximals, basically drinking vinegars, with ingredients sourced from our local farmer friends and sweeten them with organic sugar or local honey. The idea is you can enjoy a no-proof cocktail straight from the bottle. And if you choose, you can add your favorite spirits of choice and imbibe with a fantastic cocktail. Good for you and good for your guts, too. Free spirits are better for you functional beverages meant to be enjoyed at all levels. Because apple cider vinegar is our base, not only do you get the probiotic benefits of apple cider vinegar, but at its core, it's apple juice, also known for its high polyphenols and vitamin B3. So a boost for your immunity, your digestion, and your brain function. And at the heart of what we do, we're locavores. We believe in our community and supporting our local farmers. The majority of our ingredients are sourced here in the Treasure Valley, with some ingredients coming from California and Oregon, with farmers that are joining us at the Boise Farmers Market every year. Our farmers use best practices, mostly organic, Items not grown in the Pacific Northwest. We source from Mountain Rose Herb, a small, socially conscious organic company in Oregon. We use ingredients that are in season, so they're at their peak flavor, and the benefits are passed on to our customers in their drinks. Healthy soil, healthy crops, healthy drinks, bringing temperance back into fashion. These are our free spirits: Luke Perry, Rose Cosmo, and Smoke and Melissa. All apple cider vinegar based, all shelf stable. Luke Perry hints of smoked pear, ginger, sesame, and guajillo pepper. Rose Cosmo has a little mulled cranberry, fresh lime juice, and flower power syrup, and rose water. Smoke and Melissa is a lemon balm, rosemary, and ginger with some smoke added from Lapsang Souchong tea. No other beverage company is doing what we're doing. Our drinks are built better for you, loaded with antioxidants, made primarily with Idaho ingredients. Yes, there are other functional beverages, sweet and tart like ours, but they're all carbonated. Idaho Kombucha, Earth Bevco might be some that are familiar to you. National brand Poppy, which also contains apple cider vinegar, is selling very well in our market, according to local distributor Hayden Beverage President Andy Mitchell. Our products are not carbonated. That's the biggest differentiator. We leave that up to the consumer to decide. At the regional and national level, there are several companies that are specializing in no-low alternatives, but again, all carbonated. Many competitors also begin with an alcohol product, and then through a heated process, the alcohol is removed. So they distill it, and then they distill it again until there's none. We build up, starting with the shrub, and then layer flavors ingredient by ingredient. We create a great alternative craft experience. We cold process all our shrubs and spirits to retain their nutrients. So we originally started with a retail location here in Boise where we would invite others in to enjoy Free Spirits Friday. People could come in and order off the menu, everything from a dry martini to a blackberry Collins. An experience to be shared without alcohol, shaken, not slurred. We had great traction with a few articles written about our bitters and our free spirits, and one in particular by Mikhail Aschenbrenner from Greenbelt Magazine states, "A drink like a walk on a fall day, listening to Led Zeppelin's Houses of the Holy, brisk and earthy, it grew in flavor and complexity with each sip," when referencing one of our free spirits. We then closed our doors 6 months later after we opened them due to the pandemic. Even in the pandemic, our sales grew 57% from 2019 to 2020 and 66% from 2020 till now. We are on track for a great fourth quarter in which our sales go up exponentially due to people seeking out exceptional handcrafted gifts for the holidays, possibly putting our sales at 89% over last year. All of our revenue goes back into building our business. We're grassroots, growing organically through our local customer base. And as part of our initiative to become a zero-waste company, we use our shrub mashes and upcycle them into value-added products like our rhubarb barbecue sauce, cranberry sauce, and those sell out alongside our free spirits every Saturday at the market. So who's sitting at our table? Who's joining our party? Well, it's Lizzie. She is a customer who loves the idea of ready-to-drink right off the shelf with ingredients she can pronounce and flavors that don't disappoint. She's sober curious, she's a mindful drinker, she has an expendable income, and what we've noticed here locally is that 80% of our sales are female-driven. So this is our super huge team, along with all the ladies of the world. Brianna, with her corporate world background, and it's peppered with a little bit of food and bev, and then me, a community cultivator, lifelong community cultivator, and former market director. Together, we have spent the pandemic getting our resources in order and getting much-needed certifications out of the way. We are both preventative controlled qualified individuals. We recently moved into an FDA kitchen with our friends at Idaho Kombucha, who are going through their own organic certification, and we believe they're the perfect mentors for us to scale up our business. We're working with the University of Idaho to scale up our recipes and recently completed our good manufacturing practices and HACCP with them. We recently passed our manufacturing processes too with Central District Health with 0 errors. So how do we grow? Well, like I said, we just moved into an FDA-approved processing facility, and we've been talking about wholesale and e-commerce for a good deal of time and feel we can reach most of our customers this way. Knowing several local businesses that are experiencing supply chain hiccups, we procured enough glass, closures, and boxes to put us in the position we want to be for 2022. This year, we're innovating with our business by partnering with Manfred's Kitchen to bring no-low dreams into fruition in downtown Boise. We're teaching temperance classes at Fort Builder We're putting a refrigerator in at Larkin Larder where it's stocked full of our products for easy access for our customers. And we will attend our first trade shows with Urban Craft Uprising in Portland and Seattle. We are part of the National Sands Bar 2020 Dry January Tour alongside Atlanta, Raleigh, and Seattle. And we're looking forward to shelf space in the aisle and behind the bar at Albertsons. So Free Spirits Beverage Company straddles the craft cocktail and health and wellness markets by mindfully creating inclusive beverages that are 0% alcohol and 100% approachable. Thank you for taking your time with us today and allowing us to share our products with you. We're super happy to be here, and we look forward to your feedback. Imbibe with us or not, and enjoy your free spirits.
This is Rachel. First of all, these flavors are so powerful and delicious. Oh my goodness. Like, wow. And I love the packaging and the labels and your naming processes. Great job. Do you have a tasting room here locally then, this Free Spirits Beverage Company?
Well, we did, and we just closed it at the end of August, but you give us 4 more weeks and our tasting room will be open with Manfred's Kitchen right next to Woodland Empire. And that's gonna act as our basically our no-low menu place that we showcase our free spirits that we bottle, but also the free spirits that we make with our other ingredients. Free spirits is just one aspect of what we do.
You mentioned target market of like millennials, females. Is that your niche, or how are you gonna promote this to everyone?
To everyone, get on the Albertsons shelves, e-commerce. And it is really female-driven. A lot of it is female-driven is what we've noticed. And yes, so currently we're at the local level and we're ready to scale up. So we would be expanding. We're ready to hit it hard here in the next month with going to the trade shows in Seattle and Portland. And I mean, we can do demos and things like that, except for we really feel like people should just, here you go, try a sample, right? We can give you samples, you can try a sample, but not necessarily like this, but like a sample to take home with you. Yeah, I think that the best way for us to target our audience is just getting in front of them in more places.
So I love your marketing. So 2 questions. One, is there any significance to the mermaid? And 2,
that's Ione.
Are these images protected? Are they?
That image was created for us by an artist friend. It's actually a sigil that says mixology is medicine because we believe in plant energy and magic and what it can do for our bodies. It's kind of a ode to my grandmother. So we started as a bitters company and her name was Ione. And Ione is actually a sea nymph. And so the story goes, me and Bree, so the Ione bitters story goes, me and Bree were trying to come up with a name for our bitters company. And I threw out, well, what about Ione? And she goes, like Ione Sky? And I was like, yeah. And so if she would have had a daughter, her daughter would have been named Ione. And my grandma's name can be pronounced Ione or Ione. And so that's where Ione came from. And then we gave Ione to our friend Holly, and we told her what we wanted her to create for us, and she created the mermaid. And now the mermaid is known as Ione.
Love that. Great story. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We super duper appreciate you listening to us and learning about our product today.